We had a week off, NIS is back, and we are back with a bang, boys. The full distance Coke 600. I normally use a pillow, but I actually have an ass cushion tonight, and it's very comfy. So hopefully we do okay. Car number 32, we didn't qualify.
Ready, green flag.
We're in second split. I'm going to call Brandon and Houston next. We're all in different splits, though.
Clear, clear.
Take it easy. I think last year we made it around lap 80 or something and we got destroyed. Best finish in this race is 4th. Wouldn't mind doing that again or better. And this is my 5th time doing this one. Setup's a little on the tight side. It'll probably get tighter as we go. The right front, it's easy to burn off. So we're just gonna do it right. TCB and Nate are in this split. TCB got throughput though as we were pacing. But if he comes back, he should be okay. Do you have a try?
Outside. Still outside. Still out there. Clear, clear outside.
Oh, Keaton's in here. A lot of familiar faces in here. What's wrong with the bottom thing?
Umbros already being given up here.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get nasty.
We've done 3 laps.
You already got a caution?
Alright, Wolfpack. No. We still green. Oh. Does it normally show the track icon? I don't know. Oh, it does?
Close iTunes. Right, bro.
What's
Okay,
up,
I don't
Alex?
know who this is behind me. That they need to chill, pal.
Hey, Corey, you're blinking a little bit, man.
Everyone here taking it real easy. There's a couple too wide, but most people are just getting single file and riding. I like this.
Yeah, we're taking it easy.
I'm surprised. This is NIS.
So there was like,
we need blood.
I think almost 800 people signed up. It's like 770
first
something
round,
people
everybody
signed up,
takes it
which is the most
400.
I've ever seen for this one.
Sorry, John, that was close.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, no one's really like challenging anything. Just back here. So I think we got a. Oh no, we don't have a full field, unless that's. I don't know if TCB rejoined. Pretty sure we had a full field of 37. I'm only showing 36 right now. Hell yeah.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside. And clear.
Has anybody seen Marcelo Fernandez in a while?
I don't think I've ever heard that name.
That's a good thing.
Next week is Kansas. Gotta look after our tires here. First run is always the worst. So I'm gonna do 60 something laps on fuel, but I wonder if everyone's probably just gonna be doing 50 lap runs or so.
This is not a baseline setup.
Inside.
I think he just meant the fixed set.
Still there, still there.
Wait till it gets
Still
dark.
there. Clear low. Inside. Still there.
Let these boyos
Clear
go.
low, inside. Clear. That's a good job.
Come on, don't run
Who,
me
me?
over here. I'm walking with
Yeah,
the
actually, I don't think I watch any NASCAR YouTubers. Me anyway. I watch a lot of video game and educational stuff. Dude, that Kyle Chase stuff last night, that was insane. The whole race was crazy. These battles. Shouldn't even have a YouTube. It's alright to say it here, people might not know, but yeah. But they just had GTA 5 for free, which everyone owns, so whatever. But Civ 6 is free now. Actually, I didn't even look on Steam to see if I had it already,
That's nice.
but I got it on Epic too.
The fact that it's driven by somebody the last name is Skinner is almost making me wreck my car right now.
I don't know if Sam watches her, but Bridget. I picked up the latest Star Wars game last night, Jedi Fallen Order, and
Oh, Sean, did you see
I'm actually
Cadell
really liking
smash
it.
his monitor the other day?
no.
He got mad at him during the North Wilkesboro race. He was yelling through his microphone
baby.
stand, and then he like threw the stand back and it smashed the monitor. You could see the
Wow.
instant regret on his face.
Imagine raging at a video game and smashing shit that you own.
Yeah.
But I'm not great at RTS games. I used to be awesome at StarCraft, but that was a long time ago.
Lucas is a hothead.
I don't know. But that Star Wars game, man, it's awesome. It kind of reminds me of Rebels a little bit. The graphics are great, the controls
Yeah, I
are
was
nice
trying
and
to
tight,
get under
the
that.
force powers are fun. I'm liking it. This battle says hello.
No, it was battles.
Well, if people keep acting like good boys like this race shouldn't take too long.
Wait till it gets dark and the car gets tight.
People are gonna
It's
start
already
clobbering the wall
tight.
off of 4, and then going straight across the infield.
If you're already tight, you're not saving the tires.
No, I mean, I was tight, like,
I'm trying to
driving
save
by
mine.
myself. I hate how these cars drive.
That Amaranth chick,
Tired.
I watch her sometime. Well, actually, I
And the setup.
don't. I'll check. I'll like click to see what she's doing. I don't think she's that attractive, but she does have a killer body. Yeah, Bridget does look like a plastic Barbie, and I love it. Brandon,
Yep.
Michael says y'all are mending cultures tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what
Michael.
that- Keithley, Big Mike.
Mending cultures. That sounds kind of.
He said if you don't get the reference, it's gonna slap you. So I guess you're getting slapped.
I guess I'm getting slapped.
It's a Russian Badger reference, he says.
Oh. That one's not ringing a bell.
You're gonna have to slap him.
They'll know. Sorry, I caught the time there. I didn't hear you. Thanks for the space, though.
Man's running me into the grass
I'm
for
trying to pedal
14.
in a little bit.
Yeah, I know, Jenna.
20.
Yeehaw. What's up, Kina? Are y'all starting to hit the brake into one? I am not turning in.
Not yet.
I may tap it just a little bit from under.
The like doesn't matter when I'm lifting, it doesn't turn.
Let it roll for a little bit more then.
Yeah, I feel like the times drop off super fast. Does he? I probably will have to start using the brakes. Like I said, it ain't going down like it does on fresh tires, and I'm trying not to crank the wheel. Nice boat.
Hey, you're blinking just a slight bit. Not bad, but it's taking smoke out of your tires.
Who is? I am?
Yeah, you are. You're not blinking in and out, but the car keeps smoking the tires like you are.
Check.
That's weird. 10-4.
Oh, that one didn't work.
Oh, this guy is stacking.
Yeah, there should be. Look on the schedule and see what it is. I don't know what's after Kansas. Less than 2 weeks to get them old cup cars. I'm looking forward to those things. I just hope they sound good. I mean, of course I hope they drive good, but I really hope they sound good. Oh, Michigan. Love me some Michigan. Except in NIS, but any other time I love Michigan. Yeah, I think you have to sub, Marcus, I think. So if you're subscribed, you can use emotes from all the channels you're sub to. I think is how it works.
I don't know if it's me with the default brake bias, but it doesn't turn when I'm dragging it.
This battle's about to get the Rona.
I don't know. I've had my gripes about it. I also don't know how to save tires with this package all that well, so that's part of it.
Oh, I hit the apron.
Outside. Clear.
Now I don't know why the 24 was blocking for 15.
Yeah, you get out of line, you get brake train.
I'm starting to lose the front end out of 4.
I'm just driving like an nail.
What lap y'all on?
29.
We just took 20, yeah, 29.
Free Coolabali. Anybody seen any good movies or anything? I don't know what Raul's doing. He's dropping off a lot. He might be watching TV.
Go low in the one.
Wow, Kina. I don't know. It should go get dark, what, around late 100s, maybe? 200, lap 200? I don't know.
Negative. No problem, buddy.
Who, me?
I still haven't seen that last Godzilla movie that came out.
Terrifying.
What was that? I don't remember what it was called. I wanted to see that.
Right there.
I'll have to look and see if that's on Netflix or some shit.
All over the place.
King of the
Never
Monsters,
swear.
that's it. I wanted to see that one. I wanted to see that in the theater and I didn't go. I'm gonna have to check that out. I also need to see that latest Tarantino movie. And there was speaking of, okay, you talk about dirt track movies. Do y'all remember that John Travolta was supposed to be in some dirt track movie like not long ago? Did that even come out? What was that? It's like Late Models or something. It looked terrible. That might be a good bad movie to watch sometime. John Travolta, wasn't it? John Travolta? I was supposed to come out and it looked absolutely like awful. I watch a lot of bad
It's
movies,
very
but a lot of the
bashful
bad
about
movies I
Roman
watch are like
21st.
the so bad they're good. But that one looks like it's just a bad movie. I like watching bad foreign movies. They're so much
Never seen
fun.
somebody so mad about not getting wrecked.
Trading paint. Is that it? Wait, it's good? No, there's no way it's good. What up, Howie? There's no way that movie's good. I think you're messing with me. There is a whole train of cars up there.
It's all you.
I get that.
That is that's a buttload of cars. Uh-oh, well there went Raul.
We just love Windows updates, don't we?
Inside, inside.
Guys in front of me
Go
are
inside.
doing the brakes.
Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, Robert, I appreciate you telling me. Turns out my computer was trying to download Windows updates.
See, that's like the only reason I would watch it is because of who's in it. Because, like, not even being ironic or anything, I fucking love Shania Twain.
Hey, you
Really? Wow. Maybe it is good. I don't know. I wouldn't expect that. It looks like just one of those shitty racing movies. Like the crappy ones.
Brendan, buddy, you're blinking really bad.
Oh yeah, Shania's awesome. Never, Marcus. Never.
Y'all can't be fucking serious.
Man, they're still,
How did Kurtman do that?
Still running energy.
they're like racing, actually racing up there. Like someone almost got put in a wall. There's like a whole gaggle of cars half a straight in front of me. They're all on top of each other.
Thing.
Shania Twain is hot, and she's cool as shit. Oh, switch dying? I can't check to see if it's me right now. But they made trading paint or
outside.
Godzilla? What are we talking about?
That last second.
Door outside. Clear high.
I'm wrecked.
I didn't
What?
come up the wall like that.
Green dot.
What happened, Brandon?
Just ran me over.
Hey, just got dumped.
I'll tell what that 24 is.
Somebody's blinking up there in
Hey,
that
mate,
group
dude,
too.
you're
Minute
blinking
good.
everywhere. Can't hold the fucking line. Just move out the fucking way.
Michael, if you're quicker than me, go ahead, boy. I'm like,
Cannot tell where you are, dude. Is Delta 4, please?
So stupid.
I'm like maybe playing the jackass. You're quicker, I'll let you back.
I don't know.
There's
how
been
bad it is.
nothing but
Don't
damn
know
rain
that.
this
Delta
whole
4,
week
put
here.
your stuff on Craigslist and then move on with life. Like, they just
Big
ugh.
squeeze. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
So I
you're
could
gone
check.
more than you're here, dude.
You could have wrecked him. The literally lag drum.
Oh, I have dropped a few frames. Just hang in there. Hang in there, Tweech.
Dude, give up.
In front of you on the high side.
Oh,
In front
no.
of you, in front of you. Caution.
That's what it gets.
Man, tell me what you got. Trying to get Cody figured
Right
out.
front was
Something
64, rear was 86.
Alright, my man, pace car's off. Be ready. Green.
Running second to third.
Inside. Inside only. Still inside. Clear.
Take it she's not driving too pretty.
Alright, Michael. Sorry about your pupper, man. That's some bullshit.
By myself, I can't really tell. I need to be
I won't get
honest
into
about it.
details here. Nothing but just that's some bullshit. Okay, I don't want to get in any crap here.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear.
Try to get settled in. You mean this week? I gotta flip my phone over. So I like the paint they did with the
Oh,
stars and the
big
stripes
time.
and stuff,
Oh
but
my
I
parking
missed
lot.
the yellow walls.
Good God.
How many people
You
you
good?
think ran it?
There was a parking lot.
We had one caution, it wasn't a parking lot. We had a guy who was like warping so bad, he warped himself into his own wreck in the middle of a bunch of people. But I think he was the only one that was involved and it brought out a yellow. And then he quit. Got 2 people, well, actually technically 3 people out, because TCB, he got throughput on our pacing lap. And he never came back.
Rip the yeehaw, man.
He didn't even get to yeehaw. It ejected him. I think so, but they kept him for a long time.
Might be lucky dog.
And I think, so on that pit wall tonight, the like extra pit wall that sticks out, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
on old tires
When
and
you-
green flag
when you
pit
see the
stops,
replay, you send it,
someone's
you'll be
going to
just
lock up and
astonished
hit
for what
that thing.
happened. You can say I should have drifted all the way up to the wall again, but lucky dog.
Oh, I saw what happened from where I was at. I wasn't too far behind you. You just got plowed right through. Unless you
Just
mean that
went
last
through.
wreck.
He was like, oh, why are you blocking? Well, somebody said, oh, why are you blocking?
Yeah,
It's
green
not
walls would be
blocking
pretty
if I run in the
terrible.
middle of the entire back straightaway. When I had a guy on my outside off of 2. I just decided to stay there. He decided to go from the top line to the bottom line.
No problem, sir.
Side.
I have no idea, and oh my
I don't
god.
know how bad she is.
We definitely had people either take 2 or not pit.
It's got slanted wall off before right in front of me. Had to take evasive action. I got a 1x going through the grass.
Still there, quarter.
Next
inside.
gang.
Still there.
I'm on 1 as well because someone thought it'd be cute to run me into the grass on the tri-oval.
Take a 19.
Inside is clear.
But apparently hitting the paint a little too much gives you that, and I wasn't paying attention.
Problem?
I don't even know if I hit the turf or whatever. It might have been on that painted part. I don't know. I was just looking at him, trying not to hit him.
Inside, you're gonna have to call it. Still inside.
I don't know if it's how it normally is, 'cause I don't really pay a lot of attention to the limits.
Still inside.
Thank you.
Almost feel like that off track is calculated
Clear.
from that outer white line
No
on the
problem.
white, blue, white. So it can feel like you barely touched it when reality it gave you the 1. But a 1 is still better than a wreck.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And Katie had just gotten the lead before that too.
Take it, Nate. Take it on the
I thought you and Brandon were in different splits.
I thought we were. I didn't pay enough attention. I'm just top tier stupid.
Thank you.
The other.
Yeah, so Brandon and Nick are in the same split.
It would have been fun if I didn't get arced.
Yeah, that guy didn't even really try to.
You don't need a rear end.
You were in that position. You were in on the track
Sorry about
for
that,
so
wasn't trying to
long,
hold you up.
and so was he, and he made no attempt to move.
That's fine. It's just you were blinking a little bit.
I didn't even
hard
look
to tell
at it.
you were.
I just wanted to see how he turned.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's freaking Cox internet.
You're good now.
Someone,
Yeah, it goes
I'm just befuddled on why he did
getting
that.
frustrated.
did someone say
I've run
Cox?
this same line since we came out of turn 2. Why do you
No.
feel to need to keep inching up and inching up? Like, that was just stupid.
I mean, these cars, the setups are kind of tight. They're pretty easy to drive, though. I think they upped the dirty air factor, but like it's not too bad.
Next one.
Biggest thing is just taking care of your tires. The new tire models probably the worst part. I like it on the K&N or ARCA cars, whatever the hell you want to call them. It's not so great on these though.
Olay,
Called it.
green.
13.
We've raced for a big field checkup, though, Brandon. The front 2 on a minimum are on older tires, let alone, I don't know if they didn't hit or if they just took 2. It's only a few laps, but it still wears
It
you
will
out.
hurt. Yeah, it will hurt.
Clear high.
I have to run a couple
got
laps before I
damage?
drop it back. See what I got. Why did they not up the incident limit? They used to do that for.
Because we are
races.
professionals.
I mean, the 13, Nick, he was just throwing it in on entry. Like this, he had so much speed. He would get to my bumper almost every corner. And then, but he would lose it off of exit because he gets tight.
It's why I get nervous around people who charge corner entry. I've gotten a lot better about not doing that myself, and I've noticed people tend to give me a bit more room now.
Like he
It's all about
passed
that
me.
corner exit, bro.
He passed me, and then I got back pat, and then I passed him again. like 2 laps later. And then down the back straightaway, I had a guy on my outside who cleared me out at 2. And then I just stayed middle. And then just got left rear.
Brandon always making friends.
My blood pressure is up right now.
What's his name?
Brandon J. Anderson.
Oh, Brandon on Brandon stuff. Okay.
The more I talk about it, the more my blood pressure rises. Alright, well I'm going for Brook to see what I got. Did I have every quarter pen on my card here?
Yeah, they're all there.
Okay.
So far, man, this butt pillow is working out nice. This might be a permanent addition to the rig here.
Hell yeah.
This car is looser.
Bagels.
Yeah, I almost wrecked on this start because I didn't expect it.
No, I mean with the damage I got.
That would impact as well, but I think the track freed up a little bit.
Maybe it's your damage, because this feels exactly the same to me.
I mean, I can get it to the bottom no problem.
I mean, to an extent, you're probably right, because an ill-handling car is a bitch to drive, even if it's underpowered.
Cool tires, and that was one of the only times I've lost the rear end with this car on them.
I'm killed straight away with arrow. That'll be fun.
So, you're kind of having my race from last year, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm gonna, you know, gonna quit before lap 200.
Hey, it's farther than lap 50.
I'm just here to get some safety rating.
Woo! It's like a gap between his wing and the deck lid. I don't think it's supposed to be there.
I'm not trying to dive in on you or anything, Sean.
No, you're good. That's how you were doing. You're fine. I know you weren't trying to do
We
that.
probably wouldn't have had one if that guy's internet didn't cause one.
Or just making sure.
Definitely see a gap. That's crazy. You know, if he cut that in half or something, he could probably have a few competitive cars instead of a bunch of back markers. It's like there's another team in Xfinity, and I don't want to talk bad about them because they really are a great team. But if they like cut their the number of cars in half that they run, they'd probably have like 2 really good cars.
10-star 280. We ain't gonna last long.
You got this, Brandon. Hang in there.
Yeah, truckload of radiators. Just throw a new one in whenever that one breaks.
285.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that, but yeah, that's true.
I think I got hit in the front.
My bad, I hit Dave.
No, you're good. I'm just
283,
back
something
here,
between
ready to
283
go
and
to the front.
285. We ain't gonna make
Go
400
to my
laps like
outside,
this.
John. I know you're quicker. I don't want to get trained and stuff. That's why I've been battling on the outside.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it only looks impressive on like starts and restarts. As soon as they get going, you don't even see those cars. You might as well only have like 30.
Thank you.
I mean, you know what? I wouldn't be honest if sometime soon we do see... I mean, we've already got the fields down from 43 to... Like, now they pretty much run 38, 39 because it's so expensive. I mean, F1's already doing cost cap stuff now because it's so expensive. I mean, NASCAR's nowhere close to that, but, like, these cars they run now... I mean, it's outrageously expensive to get a team going. It's crazy. Yeah, that's not the team, but yeah.
Groove's got a little grip in it right now.
Go burn your tires up in it.
I was just trying to get around a couple people.
Go high. Go high.
That must be a connection warning.
Oh yeah, behind somebody.
Chill out, Earl. Yeah, I know. Like a full grid's 26 cars. When's the last time there have been 26 cars at an F1 race? Which makes me sad because I absolutely love F1, but they got some issues.
I'm the caboose, but you're good.
We're done.
Is she below?
We're done.
Just put a new engine in it.
We're not sitting here for 34 minutes.
Is that really the last time there was a full grid?
Sorry, Brandon.
And it was Monaco? Get you a new engine and come back out, turn some laps for that SR. Probably grab some spots too. Vettel's out after this year.
It didn't even like explode. It just let go.
Got Earl on the track. Alright, Cadell.
I'm good.
Cuss the guy out, that'll make you feel better.
I can't when he keeps lagging in and out of the session.
Oh, send him a letter.
Tell him how much you love his mother.
Is the freezing really gone?
Mother
That would
can't
be
eat
nice.
grilled cheese. That's how bad she is.
I think when we're all bunched up with the cars, it's my CPU that's
Inside.
messed
He just
up.
turned me.
Oh, that's a new
Inside's clear.
tire person.
Good luck, guys.
Yep, you got
Good.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, when we do these big races like this with all these cars, because I got most of my settings jacked up, because I used to be able to do that. And now they keep tweaking stuff, and they actually have the game looking halfway decent.
Dude, that
I
guy
gotta
that
need to
killed you
turn
just
some
came
things
out
down.
of the pits into traffic.
Also, oh man, that Blake guy that just blasted past us, he's 4 laps down, so I don't know what happened to him. So ain't no way he lost 4 laps on just a pit stop. I think we're still good. We can stretch to lap 100 and keep doing every 50 laps. We weren't too far off doing a 50 lap run here. And we can make it. Oh, really?
Inside. Still there. Clear.
Give me a do. How you doing, Nick?
I was about, before the yellow came out, to pass Spencer for 10th. Doing okay so far. Like, after around 20 laps, 30 laps or so, the set kind of kicks in, and I'd rather enjoy it. It's just garbage before then.
I was just trying to get back behind
How are you doing?
We're running 28. Haven't hit anything. Just one little off track.
On my door, I got too tight. I was trying not to hit you.
Just waiting for all the bullshit at the end.
It's kind of what I'm trying to survive for.
That's
Like,
what
I
I've heard.
fought one guy hard on that run, and that was when the 13 came out of the pits into traffic, and we all had to slow up. I didn't want to lose the spot because of it.
Yep, we're still trucking. We're good. Oh, missing the corner, not turning in.
I didn't see you coming at the last second, my bad. I didn't see him coming either.
I'll give it to you in 1 and 2 there, Cody.
It is extremely hot in here.
Thank you.
So we need to take your clothes off.
I might actually have to take my pants off on Bronze Yellow. It is so hot.
I've done this race before with no pants.
I'm gonna have to.
It actually feels good in here now, though.
So 13 gets victim number 2.
Yeah. At least one other. I don't know who we got in it. It was behind me.
I was watching the replay. I was watching my replay when I saw the yellow come out. I was like, oh, let me go see it. And then I see 13 turn another guy. So I'll watch out for him.
Yeah, he came out of the pits like an idiot.
Oh,
and
wait,
he
what did
tried
he do?
racing everyone that was on track.
What did he do coming out of the pit?
He just, like, with a pack right there, merged directly onto the racing line. When he could have just kept it down.
Ooh, I want
when
one.
he's 28 laps down for like another second and been fine.
Oh, that might be. I was trying to put you down there.
I mean, in his defense, he kept it low coming out of the corner, like it wrapped the white as more cars were coming, but there wasn't quite a LePaging.
No, I mean, he held the bottom. They got around him. He did nothing wrong there, but then he just turned the guy 2 laps later in 3. This guy's a weapon. It is what it is.
Can't believe I'm racing around this melon car.
I'm pretty sure it was there, but that might have been on me. If it was, I'm sorry, and good save.
Blaze, you're teeing up and we're not hearing anything.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot my
That's a
computer,
little
my bad.
tight.
Maniac.
I just got impatient there, Mikey. Sorry.
It's not awful tight, but it's snug. Which means it's probably gonna get worse. Hitting the wall will probably definitely kill you here. Yep. So staying off the wall, I think, is the number one thing. If you hit the wall, you probably get super tight.
Alright guys, I'm out of here.
Alright.
What?
Enjoy the night best you can, buddy.
Sean, I'm dead.
Sorry
I
you got
know, but
murderized.
we'll get them next week, Brandon.
I'm running another one.
Ooh. Finish that COD update.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Also, get some water. You gotta stay hydrated.
Always drink water.
Hell yeah.
Hydro homies. Brandon sounded super depressed. We got another one coming out of the pits.
I timed
This'll
that
be-
start.
there's another one too,
probably
but I'm not
the
gonna
worst
say
I've
the
ever
name of
timed
that
a
one.
start in my life.
I think I'm gonna go
That
to
was
all the way
bad.
to 100.
That was very bad.
Yeah, you know what it is, Battles. So what lap you on? How many cautions y'all have?
That was our fourth yellow. We
Oh my
just
God.
took lap 80.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been like single car incidents
I was
too. It
gonna
hasn't
give
been
it to you,
anything
Will.
fun and
My bad.
dramatic.
I'm gonna run you over. I'm not ready to go yet. You do to learn the track, so I don't want to wreck my neck hole.
Two people have pitted. One pitted early. I think he had an issue. So I think 18 coming up behind us. I think he's like one of the actual like strategy pit.
Peter, you want to press your tires?
Side. Clear.
Yup.
Alright.
Well, I'm trying to be patient around you guys. Y'all are up to the top 5. I'd appreciate it if you didn't hit me twice in one lap.
Ooh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, one of these other guys gonna pit.
That man just got dumped. Oh, the grinder car wrecked. No.
Kind of game. And a gallon? Holy shit.
Just had a fit of yellow.
That's funny.
Readjusting my seating.
Can I place battles, or is it only for non-cool people?
3, 12, and 28. I'm hitting this time. 29, hitting this time.
You think our tires are gonna go first or our fuel?
Our tires can make a few runs.
That's the next person pitted. $69. $50 was my second guess.
We got like saved like really hard.
Let's just say I restarted fifth and fell back to about 15.
Not even a quarter of the way through. And
Okay, I'm just curious because
We're on lap
I used to be all right,
105.
but new tires, I cannot make a run
20
work.
full laps ahead of me.
Yeah, you gotta save in pretty much
Moving at
everything
a
now.
balmy
So.
55 miles per hour.
Yeah, I just felt like at the beginning I was letting
Windows
cars
down,
go by
cruising.
so quick, but maybe that's the right thing to
Pants
do.
off. That's the way to
I
drive.
started to hear you on that restart. Passed you and then you passed it back. Recaught you.
Yeah, it's gotta be really easy on it.
Blake's gonna be sticking to this chair like
Yeah,
Ames
so
on a
that just
pork
helps me
pan.
decide what to do later.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Putting out that.
And the rear end of the grinder car has been taken off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How's it a
It looks
secret?
like it's just a recolored, like, Jeff Gordon rainbow car. Could just be like the pride flag rainbow.
Didn't mean to use it, Danny.
Sam can't even trick.
Yeah, I was already turning it. Expecting that.
We can't go much longer on fuel. I guess we'll just do a fuel run.
Hey, Six, do I
We'll
have
be
any
one of
back
those
end damage?
people. Getting on pit road's gonna be weird. I haven't tried it with tires this bad.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Really wish they would have changed the speeding penalty
I
from
know.
40 to like 15
They
seconds.
throwing button. Shit.
Okay, buddy, we're gonna take you here in a few, man. Keep after us.
Robert pitting this time.
Maybe we'll just come out with these guys.
33 feet.
We got one dead in the water in front of you there on the bottom.
Hey, 26 in here, 26 in. I'm pitting right here too.
Oh, that wasn't great, but wow. Front right 41, rear was 77, front left was 52.
Hitting.
Don't lie about him, Josh.
Go in, go.
Pitting this time, pitting this time.
15 in this time.
I'm pitting Gable.
Hi, Brandon.
Not if I get your inside. I'm going into.
Hey, Brendan.
Leaders on pit road.
37, pitting this time. 7, pitting this time.
Oh no, Sean.
Ow.
You hate seeing Sean Butler camp.
I'm hitting the sun, hitting the sun.
That just
Leader
seems like a
pit road.
various battles kind of story. So far, it's all right. We've had one yellow, and that was only really because somebody's connection was taking a shit. So we just been cruising, just trying to get through this thing, get to the end here, and then see what we got.
Well, that's interesting. Gave me a pit repaired for not hitting anything. God, I just love this fucking game.
Hey, do you have any optional? I had like 1 second.
Inside.
Hi, Keaton.
Clear.
Oh my god.
Keep it down there, Keith.
This
Honestly, I
man's
hope I
yelling
go
into
out
a
and tires
mic and he
slam
sounds
on
like
the
he's
outside
8
wall.
miles
I'm
away
tired
from
of
it.
driving it.
Hitting.
Just take a spot. I clearly have no idea what I'm doing out here.
Ben, I'm going on your inside.
Yeah, I know the buffering thing. I think is because I think that's on my
Oh,
end.
my tires are actually at 0%. That's interesting.
Maybe I don't know.
Get that blue coming to the road.
Outside. Still outside. Clear. Working the bottom. Clear low. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear.
You can pass me, Keaton, if you want. I'm just trying to stay here.
Outside.
So if you want to just
Clear,
go on my
clear
inside
outside.
that one.
Get a will for a signal from Butler.
By the way, 4677.
What was that, Curtis?
Everyone should be about cycled through by now.
Yeah.
It is weird though. I feel like I only have to turn the wheel like 5 or 10 degrees. It's extremely minor.
Thanks, Ron.
That's good. I will take one.
Yeah, but I prefer having to wheel it though. It's more fun.
Yeah, but on a race this long, you'll get a lot warmer. Remember that Texas race?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like sweating so bad.
Door outside.
I probably
Clear.
sweated and ass stained into my chair. Like when this is over, I will get up and immediately go shower.
You gonna live stream?
Sorry?
You gonna live stream it?
Oh hell yeah, you better believe it.
Did you speed entering pit road Tucson?
innovating on the bathwater craze and
and
selling
then some.
recently used bath soap.
There you go.
Just hate to see it.
Hi, Keith. Man yourself, bud.
Because we can't handle
Don't
it.
feed now.
You spun! Good job!
Smells like mint. I really like scented soap.
So that's what I hate because, like, I love scented soap, but I can't use it.
Very nice shot.
Clear inside.
Allergies, I'm guessing.
Yeah, my
kinda
skin
excited.
breaks out.
That's a shame.
And I really love
I don't
Irish
actually
Spring,
win one,
and I
hopefully.
can't use it. So I buy, like, the good news is, like, the soap I buy is dirt cheap, but I still wish I could use nice
Montreal
scented
isn't bad.
soaps. I mean, that's why I make up for it
Just
with the awesome
Urbandale and
shampoo.
South Boston, but I was like, okay, well,
Oh yeah. Grow your hair out nice and long and have scented shampoo.
Montreal
It's
You know,
quite
in,
a nice experience.
there was a period in high school I did grow up my hair about
Yeah.
maybe shoulder length, somewhere around there.
You should never have caught it.
Still there.
It's one of
door.
them phases.
Next short track.
Nah, I'm at the period now where I like having
Hello?
super,
the next
super
one is
short
off,
hair.
so I'm gonna have to spit that one out.
It's nice. I can just wake up and not have to worry if it looks like shit. And I'm a lot cooler when I'm sleeping.
It's more comfortable and it's easier, but I do enjoy how long hair feels as opposed to
yeah.
short.
Well, same, but as far as having it, I like the short hair. Dude, that's like all the time, man. Friesen is my boy.
Plus, my head is just narrow enough that short haircuts look weird on me.
So I'm always worried because like I don't get it like shaved. I get it number 1 all the way around. And then when my beard is like longer-ish, I worry that when I'm walking around, people think I'm like a Nazi or some shit. I want to put like a shirt to be like, "Don't worry, I'm not a Nazi" or something.
Yeah. It's good to have tattooed
Friesen
on
is the
your
goat.
head so it's visible whenever you cut your hair.
All spaddles. Expert! Thank you for the follow. Hopefully the stream's not taking a shit on you too. Hopefully, I hope I didn't kill my tires too soon here. There's a, oh, what's the subreddit? There's a Taylor subreddit. I think it's called Tadoff Swiffler or something, but it's like
Inside.
pictures of Taylor, but quotes from Hitler, I
Go
think.
there. Clear him.
I was trying to make a pass to the outside and that did not work.
Inside. Still there, door. Still inside. Clear
Are we
inside.
doing Nazi jokes now? That is a good one. That one's old, but it's a good one. Yeah, if you knew me, you know that's definitely not true. What time it is in the game? About 7 o'clock? I looked up because me and Brandon was arguing. I was right, Brandon was arguing. But anyway, I looked up and the sunset today was like 8:18 or 8:11 or something, so about an hour before the sun goes down.
Yeah, just one failed pass attempt is all it takes to really kill your tires.
Yep. The tire fall off is pretty big. Times drop off pretty quickly. But for real spattles, actually, you know, the first time, like when it was all
30, you're
started
blinking everywhere.
and they were putting the lines down like in stores where to stand and all that, I had to go to Walgreens. That's when I was getting that shit for my tooth. And I was like standing there in line in the circles that were like 6 feet apart, and all I could think about was like, man, when this is all over, can we keep all this in the store? Like, maybe not the masks and stuff when it's over, but like, could people just stay 6 feet the fuck away from me? Because that was actually kind of nice. Everyone does that. Put them in the pool, take away the ladder, put them in tiny rooms without a door. Good times. Nah, he's a freeloader. Luckily though, it's easy because all he does is eat frogs and shit, so it's alright. I got him sitting right over here.
Taking it in one, Brendan.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, I guess, to look around and see giant arrows and stuff. Of course, in your defense battles, you were probably drunk as shit, and your vision was too blurred to see him anyway.
Thanks for that advice, too.
Inside.
I can't fall out right now because I'm
Still
stuck with
inside.
pickle.
Clear,
and my
clear,
tires
clear.
are still-
You turned yourself into a pickle?
I literally turned myself into a pickle. Turned myself. Yeah. Be here all week.
That's crazy, man. Not that I want to be this far back, but I've done ran back 4 seconds back on the whole field.
I told you, man.
Still by, I can't say time to save my life.
I feel the. If I can just do it with track position.
So that guy that killed Brandon is still out here
If
trying
it
to do
was
laps.
a
Since
road,
every
I'd
so
probably
often
be
he's in the
at
pits.
top five.
Car looks like it just went
Wow.
2 back-to-back races at Martinsville.
Still inside.
Should ask him how many
Clear.
X's he has. What up,
He
Krampus?
hasn't been talking, or else I would.
Bring back no stages.
I mean, he's got to have at least 10. I saw him hit the wall real hard once on his own. He's
Oh,
wrecked
same.
2 people.
Wow, I'm just getting like shit on right now. I like the no practice too. And the
Inside,
inverting the
inside.
field.
Still inside. Clear low.
Yep, I do not like stages. Big titty goth girlfriends are life. Yeah, we still got a ways before we pit again. I think. Yep. That was awesome.
Katie's starting to pull away from the field a bit too.
She's either gonna win or wreck.
I'm honestly betting both. She's been faster than anybody else by far so far.
Maybe, I don't know. I just don't like the whole stage thing.
Do you have people starting to work the high side on your split though?
Not that I've noticed. Everyone's going down to the line.
Engine of cars in like 10th or 13th that are running the high side 3 and 4 pretty consistently. And they're not really gaining anything, but they're not losing anything either.
$10:30. We're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, without stages, man, I mean, stage racing's a whole different kind of strategy, but without it, I just feel like it's better. You really get to see who had the best strategy.
Pretty much the deal, yeah.
Apparently that 13 killed Brandon's trying to wreck someone else now, like deliberately take him out.
I wonder if he's just bad or if he's just trolling.
He's gotta be intoxicated.
Set the spaddles all to count.
Yeah. Oh, we did it.
Miss Spaddles. I'm not mean. You know I love you.
That was indeed the 13 cause an intentional wreck.
Sure, a lot of marbles out here. I ain't running the high side, it's all marbles. 10, it is still, yeah, 10:30. We've
Go
done
away, Perry.
100 laps green.
Fuck you.
We're in lap 122 and we're hitting in the yellow again.
Jones is triggered.
Well, 145.
Angry.
It's a hot one out tonight.
Sorry, 33, if I made a triple content there.
Oh man, you good.
Okay, pants are officially 100% off. I lied earlier, but they're off now.
Would you only have like one leg undone before?
No, they're like down by the knee. And I was just kind of awkwardly sitting like through the whole run.
It'd be funny if somebody walked in on you.
Oh, it would have been great. Would have been better if someone walked in as I was hastily throwing them off my feet as I'm trying to like make sure I can get going out of my pit.
I mean, I've made a few passes on the outside.
See, at the moment, so yeah, we had 37 starters. CCV dropped out though on our pace lap. A couple cars out of the race.
I ran that carb cup here, like you could run against the wall.
27 cars on the lead lap.
Oh no, dynamic track
That's
is
so
on.
much more comfortable though.
This tires just suck.
I like the old tire.
I feel like get a
model.
fan for these long
Unless he's
races.
whacking it to iRacing.
I like the old car.
No, I've seen that one before, Sam. That one ain't new.
That up. Like those from the garbage.
Can't pass here.
Honestly, I'd be happy if ever fixed that up with wrecking loose. I'll suck at it, but it'll be fun to miss. More pointless,
Bank picked up loose again.
That's not gonna happen anytime soon. All them donut accounts, iRacing wants to get their money.
Those soldiers are ready to gain talent.
You probably expect next build to have a tight setup.
I'm the only one that turned off the crowd for realism.
Cut the crowd off for years, bud. Nobody goes to NASCAR races anymore.
I have the crowd turned off safe range because they have a really crappy graphics card.
Sun's getting lower.
I almost had the biggest moment of my career right there.
I thought that was holding up Derek and Watkins Glen.
I thought about turning the crowd off. I did that for Atlanta.
Man, I need to invest in that.
I agree,
pillow
Crippen.
tech.
Yes, you do.
My lower spine is just. She angry.
Right.
You ever just like drive in circles for 600 miles?
Nah, this is my first time actually.
Whose idea was this?
Particularly with this setup. He's not enjoying the whole, you know, rotating thing.
I would say in real life they should do that all-star setup they used, but then there'd probably be like 2 cars left at the end of the race.
The clean air work.
Yeah.
Gable off pit road again.
Crap.
Fuck.
Inside. Clear low.
Yeah, that probably is worse than this. I mean, this is fun. Just long race, man. Like I said, this is my 5th one now.
This man's driving onto the apron.
Oh God. You know how long it would take to do that race? That would be like the longest race. tow truck would win that one. Yeah, 1,200 laps.
I straight up don't
Oh,
get
and
how
speaking
people
of
are
that, I
making
was thinking about what
fast
they would
and
do
safe
for
tires,
stages. Forgot for this race, hell, they
Anybody
do
else with arm
4
itch?
stages. Like, right? Are they
I
doing
can
that
do
this
it
year?
one or the other right
Every
now.
100 laps? Try not to blow my tires off the thing.
Right front's gonna blow.
Yeah. Right front in particular.
Okay.
What's that spell?
Joe. Sorry, nobody was saying it, so I had to.
I mean, I thought y'all were just gonna leave me hanging. I got that for a second.
Yeah, no, I don't know why they don't, just, if they're gonna do stages, don't add an extra one. Just do the normal ones,
You're
at
a
least.
real one, Wade. I
And,
appreciate you.
no, this week SRA is off. No SRA. But SRCA. Exactly what I said. But it's also true there is no SRA either. Should use that word. Yep, I agree. Well, I mean, they did like a couple more seasons after I left, and I think it's actually just gone now. There is no more SRA. $10.41. Yep.
33
Do it, Crampon. You have my vote. Oh God. Well, I mean, racing is great, just not really NASCAR. Oh, marbles. Fuck that all up. Oh, we got a leader coming up. Alright, we could actually use the yellow now.
Fitting this time.
Yeah, pass. They got a race for the lead. Maybe they'll wreck each other. That'd be awesome. This guy in front of me almost died. Oh, it's Keaton.
Don't burn our tires that run side by side.
Someone else's self spin.
The most entertainment I had all race. Cheeky dude red flag by flag.
Man, what's up with Keaton?
Outside. Clear.
Yeah, these boys have been pretty nice to each other tonight.
Yeah.
Someone is, I'm telling you, someone's gonna lock up and run into those barrels of that wall or something. Got about 7 more laps before we have to pit.
Sorry, I got really tight there.
All you got, bud. We're going to be here in about 3.
More people pitting.
It's officially the farthest I've ever made it in this event, though.
Nice.
Still outside. Clear
They weren't
outside.
ready to go slow.
Oh, someone else just left.
22, I'm hitting this lap.
Slow on the bottom.
It's about time to pit.
Go around me on the high side here.
Oh, sorry, Robert. Do not see you coming.
Oh, no problem.
We slide so much. Right front was 36. I did way worse that time. Right rear 76. Yeah, front right 36. Left front was 48. I did way worse.
Go, man, go, man, go. Pit road speed.
So we still haven't hit anything. Oh, Keaton left. So I get some
15 in
retirements.
this time. 15 in this time.
I'm doing in the barrel.
Oh, you hate to see it for John Hall.
So apparently, someone did hit those barrels, but no yellow.
Outside. Still outside.
Go
Leader pit road. Still outside. Outside is
Meh.
clear.
Mate, I'm gonna let you by. I got a fit.
Alright, Jordan, didn't see there, bud.
Hitting this time. Go high, Josh, go high.
10, Calvin.
Outside.
Yeah, new tires are
Still
great.
there, outside. Clear high, clear high.
Hello.
That's the brain, turn 1.
Sitting here.
That was a rough finish. About wrecked the damn thing.
Where did you go, Mikey? Did you blink out?
Yeah.
That
Sean, go bottom.
Outside. Still there, still there. Clear high.
Oh, that was fucking wild.
You good?
Yeah, some guy was forcing it
Near the
3
top
wide,
side.
and I managed to get
Leader
I
pit
know.
road.
I didn't get around some guy on the outside
All
at
right,
the same
front
time.
39.
It was
That's
crazy
probably
stuff.
because I locked up on entry. It's probably closer to 45.
Oh, there's the guy that hit the barrels. So apparently in the green flag pit stop, somebody stuffed it in the barrels.
7 pit this time,
It
watch
didn't
out.
bring out a yellow though.
What's on the bottom? Alright.
Leader pit road.
Good, and you get a little summer break? Hell yeah.
Managed to clear 2 people that were holding people up real bad through that too. I'm envious you've had green flag stops, so we haven't had a run long enough to even think about it.
We've had 2. This guy's faster than me.
Inside.
It's late. Lost me a ton of spots.
Still there. Clear. I blinked out. We're going to remote back here now.
Yeah, these used to be a lot faster. Currently the lucky dog if they could hurry up and wreck. Oh, there goes Daniel. Man, we're losing a lot of people. It took like 140 laps, but I'm lapped now.
Rest and lap. They'll probably get it back.
We also had quite a few people. We had like 4 people quit in the last little bit.
Were they damaged, do you think, or they just pull off and say, nah?
One stuffed it into the barrels. I don't know what happened to the rest of
Now
them.
that I think about it, I should have practiced.
I think we have about
You don't need a practice driving these things.
7, 8 people out now.
We've got...
6 people are out. I don't know, somewhere around that.
Yeah, I think we've got 4.
Got it,
Bring back Dale.
Here, Brandon, unfortunately, being one of them.
Thanks, Josh.
Almost halfway yet. I want all the 4.
Damn, I might give you some tacos tomorrow. Celebrate whatever finish I get here tonight. I haven't had a taco in a while. And that burrito place I love, they're closed right now. They've been closed for like a month or 2. And when I get to craving one of those burritos from that place, like it doesn't go away until I get one. As soon as they open, I'm ordering me a burrito. Hell yeah, tacos are the best. That's, so like, people say like what's something you could eat every day, you know? I think there's a few things I could probably eat every day, but without a doubt, I could eat Mexican food every single day and be happy as hell. I could eat Taco Bell every day. Yeah, Italian food's great too. Anything with beef options, really. Because, like, ground beef is, like, I love it. Chinese is good. I don't know if I could eat Chinese every day, but it's up there.
Outside. Still out there, man. You're clear.
Yeah, we need a yellow.
That really cool move I said I was doing, yeah, that killed the tires. It is gone. I'm still happy I did it because it made me feel really cool, but there's nothing left. Like, you can really catch people unaware and pass them on the outside, but man, if you do it, you just lose so much on the tire. You have to push so hard to do it. But the guys I passed are already back to like 3 seconds behind me, so it needed to get clear of them.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Oh, what? I cannot read that from way back here. Oh, gotcha.
I'm still bummed I couldn't get my processor up and running for this, because I would have liked to have been able to pump up the settings a little bit more for this event.
So
Day to
it's
night
not...
transition still just kind of floors me.
So, I mean, what, it's not an 1151 socket?
It is, however, my motherboard is almost a decade old and just doesn't support the i9s
okay.
that's coming out, so I had to replace it. It'll physically fit in the board, but
Gotcha.
It's not included in the spec sheet, so I'd rather not take the risk.
I mean, just Google it. If other people do it and just say it works, then maybe it'll just work.
I have. Shocker,
Oh.
it turns out no one uses the board anymore.
Yeah, I guess most people that upgrade to a 9 series Intel CPU probably don't use the decade-old motherboard.
No, it is that and my mouse are the oldest parts of this build.
Well, my mouse is super old too, but that's my favorite mouse.
Mine's I forget the model name, but it was a Gigabyte mouse that I bought in like
Bruh.
2013.
I use that Logitech MX518, son.
Honestly, I'm looking at a Logitech. I don't know if it was that one specifically.
They stopped making them for a while, and the ones that were out there were getting super expensive, and then they brought them back. So when this one dies, I can get another one for not very expensive.
Hell yeah. Like, my mouse is still chugging along this fine. I'm only looking at potential stuff for the future.
Still there,
when
your
it
door.
invariably kicks the bucket.
Clear him, clear.
Well, I'm shoved in a wall. Alright, Marcus.
Are you good?
Hope so.
Inside, inside. Clear low.
How bad damage?
I don't know. Hopefully I'll be alright. Hopefully I'm not too tight.
Yeah, if it's anything like Brandon's, it might free you up a little bit.
I hit the front right pretty hard.
That could have been so bad.
Bump up the hood a bit.
Fender.
Inside, inside. Still there. Still there. Clear,
No problem.
clear.
Trying to play the tires.
I think I might be alright. Higgs boson. Nice man. Thank you for the follow. We had one caution, like lap 42 or 43, halfway.
Ooh, we just hit 172. Oh, you're halfway there.
Inside, inside.
I mean, it's Clint racing for the lucky dog.
Still inside. You're clear.
Just hard racing. Hey, yeah, that is a fantastic smell.
We have made it, boys. We're halfway.
Inside. Still inside.
Yeah.
Still there right next to you.
200 more of this bullshit.
Clear low.
Turn the lights on.
I mean, I don't really do a whole lot of official. I do, like, every once in a while a random official.
They should be coming on here any minute now.
Got it here, 19.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Sean, I almost pulled a U on my lap run a pit stop.
Inside.
Would have made me feel better knowing I wasn't the only one.
Still there. Inside
Well,
clear.
you definitely aren't the only one.
In this race, at least.
It's okay, John Hall hit the barrel.
Is that who that was?
Inside.
Yes, sir.
Still inside. Clear.
What, he hit him head on?
Oh, really? So they had like a stage.
Yeah, he got
What,
fucking.
halfway stage.
This race also just had to be ran in the hottest day in New York State this year. You know?
Turn that AC on.
I'll have it, driver.
Oof.
I haven't put AC units in the window yet because this is the first day where
Sean,
it's
that
been
is a
like
very nice
super
dog
hot.
camera you got right there.
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to stop at the 13th question mark on the bumper.
Need more question marks if you ask me.
It just supposed to look old.
Man, boy.
Thank you, Mr. John _A _Theodore.
I know, my man.
Just patience being extremely tested this race, but I'm optimistic. How we doing tonight?
Pretty good, just running our race.
I hear you, man. Pat, how we doing tonight?
Inside. Still there at your door. Clear.
Oh my god, we lost another. Oh, throughput. Oop.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear.
Nope, not yet. So far we're doing alright. Arms usually don't hurt until we're done and I, like, straighten them out for the first time.
Still inside. Clear low.
Yeah, butt hurts a little bit. This cushion, though, is pretty nice. I'd really like a yellow.
We're gonna get green flag pit stops, boys.
Ooh. No, I will not be doing that challenge. Actually, let me say hell no, I will not be doing that challenge. Hold tight.
Ow.
Teddy, I'm not trying to raise.
I'm staying out until there's like a lap of gas left in case people wad it up.
What's wrong with you, Sam? I was smart though, I didn't have very much coffee or anything really to drink. I got a full bottle of water here. Because I went last year, I think it was the year before. I think the last 150 laps, I had to pee so bad. Like, I thought I was gonna die. So I learned my lesson from that one. No.
Working the bottom. Still there. Still inside. Clear, clear, good job.
Feels
Inside.
great to do a green flag pit stop.
Still inside. Clear, clear, clear.
I need a yellow.
Kill a man.
Wow.
Take a look.
Like, bounce off that wall. Or I think keep bouncing off of it.
Thank you, Michael.
Inside,
He's
inside.
gonna be back in 15 laps.
Still inside.
Yeah, he's just having one of those moments.
Inside, inside.
Oh man,
Still
why are
inside.
you getting lap by me?
Clear low.
I've got a lot of aero damage slowing me down.
Stand,
Right from his third.
DTV, where are you at?
He got throughput on our pace lap.
As the computer was given a problem, so he was trying to restart, and then Windows Update. So he's like
50 minutes.
Oh, that hate must be in.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, my computer was downloading Windows Updates early in the race. That's why I was lagging.
Oh, it is 11:11. I wish for a yellow. Like right now. Not like in 100 laps.
Down on the bottom. It's on the bottom.
You're right, Wolfpack.
What were you thinking? I was gonna stop the turn.
Inside, inside.
I didn't mean to get in there.
Still inside. Clear inside.
Could really use a little bit of a break.
Gotcha, fam. Put myself on the wall.
Need some damage.
Working the bottom.
We've been green for
Clear.
almost like 200 laps there now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's like 182 laps at this point.
Top front went 200 laps of green, and then they finally had a caution.
Inside, inside, inside.
Loud.
Still there. Inside. Clear.
Here comes somebody, Teddy. Watch out.
Me too. Need a yeller. Actually, I need a couple yellers, because the first one, if I get one now, I'm gonna fix my damage and stuff, and then worry about getting on the lead lap.
I
Just think that we're over halfway, man. It's all downhill from here.
Lights should come on any minute. Because this is about the instant time that A6 starts.
What if the lights just don't come on?
I'm fine with that.
Good, save. Pull.
Inside. Clear.
Well, if the lights didn't come on, then I'd be wrecked it, waiting them down in a black car.
Anybody want to explain what happened there? 35 is
We'll
We
talk
got
about
another one biting the dust.
When I was racing Clint for the Lucky Dog. It's got about 12 laps to go.
You get some damage or something, Evan?
Oh, I would love a yellow.
We were in a line, and I guess the lap car.
You didn't
got
give me
the
one?
ball
The
before,
hell?
and I was 2 cars back and had nowhere to go. Hopefully, if not, it's not bad.
Those lap cars, man, I swear to God.
Maybe next time, call me something to break. I got ran over.
Well, make it go all over the track so we can get a yellow.
That was
Also, alright, how many of y'all watched the Xfinity race today? Cause,
Thank you for that, Clint. Thanks for
who was it with this bumper hanging off? They threw a yellow for that, even
Well,
though
another episode
that
of
should have
Damn
just been a
Lap
black
Cars.
flag. I don't understand.
Inside.
Like, I don't know why they tossed the yellow.
Whoa.
Inside. Still there? Clear him. Clear.
I'm in 22nd. Oh yeah, people pitting. We can't go too much longer. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't think that would happen though, but it should have been a black flag. Because there was nothing on the track. They didn't show anything anyway. I'll be very sad but not surprised. Sunday was a little gut-wrenching there. He took himself out.
We're getting people dropping left and right now.
There you go, Kina. I mean, I hope he does too. I hope he wins all of them, but I mean, I
am hitting in, 18, hitting in.
I don't really see him winning one though.
Whoops, got the apron. Thanks for letting me up, Dad.
Just trying to be a realist.
Not bad. Fires.
Oh, that's cool, Sam. That's nice. I wish I had his signature. That's pretty cool.
Hey, Evan, did you pop a wheelie there
What?
going through the grass? I saw it from here.
no, but I'm about sick and tired of lap cars. Whether they're on new tires or old tires, the new ones, the people on new tires.
You're clear.
Are too impatient for some reason, and the old ones just hold us up.
Yeah, man, racing.
But go get him, man. We're going to be pitting you here in about 5.
There's always times where the guys on the older tires can pay a little bit better attention to. Not that that guy didn't, but that's been a problem in this race.
I'm not trying to wash up into you, I'm just tight.
Yeah,
No?
no, that's all
Nick,
right.
how you doing?
I checked up because I
I'm
didn't
on
want to hit the
lap
wall when I drove.
206, passing for 9th. It's a guy that is basically
I didn't
riding
place.
in
Stay up top, man.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, you're fine.
About
I'm
to do
just
our
running
third
towards
round
I
of
have
green
been.
flag pit
I'm
stops.
a lot
I'm
better
in
in the daytime.
20th, but I haven't cycled through, and I need a yellow.
Hopefully you get lucky with one. I'm surprised you guys haven't had more.
We're
I'll probably
almost
get better
200
when it
laps
comes
green.
nighttime.
And I'm gonna pit this time. Oh, nice, man. Have fun. I did 2 kart races when I was very young because my stepfather built karts, so figured why not do a couple. So it's boring, man. So what happens if you get like...
dropped a lot since it started.
We were almost 200 laps here. That was way too slow coming in. See how much damage we got. Okay. Yeah, I have 59 seconds of damage. Front right was 52, rear was 76.
59 seconds?
Yeah.
Oof.
Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard.
You gonna stay up top 10? Pass you on the top.
Yes, I should be 2 laps down.
25, go high.
Might go 3 here until the leader's pit. All these marbles.
Think that
2 laps. Whew.
Evan, we're getting trampled right now.
Kind of snack.
Come on, boys, son. 15 in this time.
Outside.
7 in this time. Watch out, guys behind me.
Outside. Still there. You're clear, clear. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
I want a bike, but man,
Free pitting.
the way people, I know people say this about where they live, but like where I live, brakes, it's always near the top for accidents and shit. And I'd love to have a bike, but riding a bike around here, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of country roads I could go to, I guess, but
I didn't have much headlight.
I definitely wouldn't ride it in town. That would be a death wish.
Nate, I like your good sign.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear. That's a
Thank
good
you,
job.
you too. 4171.
Inside, inside. Still inside. All clear, my man.
I also don't really have anywhere to keep it because I don't have a garage or anything.
4775.
I'm not up at
Leader,
anybody.
pit road.
I'd have to be like one of those dudes that keeps their motorcycle in their kitchen.
Leaders on pit road.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of country roads here, but there's still like a lot of people that live around here. I'd have to go,
Good job hanging on to that, Cody. I saw that.
I guess, somewhat far to get me a nice little country road. I guess not real far, but I don't know. I just don't have anywhere to put a bike. I wouldn't want to leave it outside.
Leaders on pit road.
Keita, shut up.
Outside, outside.
Excellent.
Working the outside. Still out there. Clear.
Down to 2 short pit.
Inside.
A little bit, yeah.
Clear.
10-4.
I've been to West Virginia. I stayed a week there. I went to Parkersburg, which is on the ass edge
Inside.
of West Virginia.
Still there, quarter inside. Still inside.
It's a friend of mine, his family is there, and he had a death in the family, wanted someone to go with him to the funeral and stuff, so I went with him and stayed there for a week. Oh shit, really? West Virginia is beautiful, man, but there are some strange people. We had fun though. I mean, besides the whole funeral part, we were there for a whole week, so we found shit to do. We stopped when we were there. Before we got there, we drove there straight from here to there in one shot. We did it the same way back. We didn't stop anywhere to like overnight or whatever. Just left, went straight to where we were going. And there was one part we stopped. It was after dark. I think we were about 9 o'clock, maybe 10. And we stopped at a gas station, and it was closed and locked, but there was the guy inside, like the cashier, sweeping. So we knocked on the door. So my friend and I, we both had to piss so bad. And we were like, please, we just want to use the bathroom. And he was like, no, sorry, I can't let you in. So we just went around back and pissed on the dumpster and then left. What, Howie? What? No.
150 laps to go.
So we've been over 200 laps now without a caution. Yeah, I've peed on, well, I don't know if, nah, it's probably not illegal.
Nice.
I mean, the act is illegal,
Kinda
but
wish we
I
had
probably
that,
can't get
but
in
at
trouble
the
for it,
same
but,
time, I think this,
what is it?
gave
I
me
don't
a
think it's
chance to learn more
Wachovia
about
anymore,
the
but
track.
downtown Raleigh, they had a large building, Wachovia building. I pissed on that twice.
The lap y'all on right now, you've got to be around 250.
I am 2 laps down, hitting 251, still at 253.
Alright. We're coming around to 225 now.
Oh, there goes Gable. Oh no, Spaddles is on a list. See, I've done a lot of stupid car shit. I don't know how I'm still alive. I don't remember the name of the road, but there's a little 2-lane road. I definitely should have died at least 3 times. Oh man, my ass is starting to get sore. This cushion's
I think
doing great,
nobody's
but
broadcasting this. It'd be the boringest race ever to watch.
only goes so far.
Boring, yeah.
Most boring.
Yeah, I'm waiting for shit to pick up.
Anybody want to sing for us?
I honestly kind of wish, in the most masochistic way possible, that we really
It's not
had
gonna
a
flap, but
series
yeah.
like NIS that ran full-length races every week.
Wait, what?
As in, why do I think that, or repeat what I said?
Repeat.
In like the most masochistic way possible, I sincerely wish that we had a series like this on here that ran full-length races every week.
I wouldn't be so bad if it went 600 every time.
Yeah, this is particularly long, but I don't know. It's why I stopped running a lot of official, because I enjoy long races. Like, you don't really get a strength of mine is playing races out when you don't have the opportunity to do that in most fixed or open sets even.
Most of the
time
driving
on road,
way too
you're gonna
fast.
finish right around where you qualify unless people wreck.
Why? I mean, that is a weird coincidence, but I wouldn't want a mint one. I'd want one that had a little character.
Inside.
I want to say 5 or 6 years, maybe.
Still inside. Inside only. Clear.
Stay away from logger trucks. I'd like to see that battles. Yeah, do it. I'd like to see that.
Jake, do you want to be in front of me? I got a bunch of right front damage.
We got a little bit of a crinkle, so I mean, I don't know if we're going to be any faster.
One inside. Still inside. Move up.
Yeah, this is a boring one.
Inside. Clear. Inside, at your door. Still inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Oh, that is some thunder.
Inside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. The lights are on.
It's getting dark a lot later than I thought. We're well past what sunset should be. Like,
Inside. Still inside. Clear.
more thunder.
And the track is lit, folks.
Alright, take us battles.
Yeah, I just said that like 5 minutes ago.
Race cars don't need headlights.
Right front got destroyed by a lapper.
That's not good. Pretty bad.
Yeah, he tried to race like it was for the fucking lead when he's laps down and wrecked and hit me off exit.
That'll
Half
do
a
it.
second to lap off.
Yes, we are. It's been like this for 4 or 5 days straight. I think it's supposed to start clearing up though after tonight. You're really close up there. Oh, Brandon. Brandon, get out there and turn some laps.
Outside.
I didn't even see that car coming.
Clear up top. Working the bottom inside. Still on the inside.
Sam, thank you. Fingers crossed for
clear.
yellow.
Inside.
Thunder is so loud.
Still inside. All clear.
Hey, I'm excited for those. Oh, I'll make Sam all upset. Let's go to sleep. Whoa. It's supposed to be nice to me, Sam. I have to add another week. You're just cranky because you're tired. Night night. Brandon needs a hug. Oh, we lost another one. All these people that are leaving are already behind me.
Alright, got a good one.
Nope. Not yet, anyway.
That was almost bad.
Yeah, that was almost bad. I could have pushed the issue there, but felt like, nah.
It ain't over, man. We got a long way to go.
I appreciate you not doing so. I prefer to not die after.
Let's go look at that guy slamming into the pit wall barrels.
Josh, I couldn't see you.
That might be funny.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're car 31. Yep, you know it. Plus we're second split, so it's bound to happen.
Caution came out when I was entering the pits.
Hey, I wish I had a memory foam thing. I was thinking about getting one of those pads. They're like 90 bucks though, but I heard they're amazing.
Inside. Still inside your door. Inside, inside. Clear.
Yeah, I think I'd have to try one. 90 bucks just seems crazy, but maybe that's worth it.
I
Just
feel like
sleep
should
after all.
an extra couple of laps too.
Were you on pit road when it came out?
Yeah. Should be able to get a wave around, but I'm not certain. It depends on how others pit.
Try not to eat it.
Inside. Inside is clear.
Oh, well, it's battle. Shut up.
That was strange.
I should have battled so hard for the lucky dog. Should have just let Clint go instead of trying to like pinch him. Ew, no. Hell no. Should I just pit at lap 300 and split it the last of this race in half? That's probably what I'm on track to do anyway. Wow, Kina, that's not nice.
I'm gonna be floored if you go the whole race without a yellow.
We had the one yellow.
Oh, when was
This
that?
is somebody's
Completely
connection. Lap 43, somebody's connection brought out a yellow.
Right.
I'm on lap 280, 288, the leaders were on. Wow, it's fast.
Got the wave around at least, so there's the top 14 are on the lead lap.
Inside. Still inside your door. Clear, clear, clear. Good job.
I'm going to be pitting this time.
Well, that's not even true, Kina. Now you're just lying.
So I'll say low for you.
10-4. Oh, Spattles. Fuck you. I think it's raining here. It's been thundering its ass off.
Inside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Inside. Quarter inside. Clear.
Thank you, Shawnee Crew.
Kissy noises.
Alright, still top 10, works out.
There you go. Hey, we're not doing that bad.
Fixed too. I think the right side's still chunked though.
What the hell, Wolfpack?
Inside. Clear. Clear.
People are pitting early.
Inside, inside. Clear inside. Inside. Inside's clear.
Oh, we need some people to start wrecking. Hope the people with these fresh tires will start running people over.
Shit.
What is the dick sauce thing? I don't get it.
We're officially all out of Brandons. The last one just quit.
Oh.
We had like 4 of them at one point.
Oh, alright then. do you. Ooh, kinky.
Inside. Clear him.
Thomas did not see John. Wow, Wolfpack. Why are y'all so mean tonight? I have a terrible race. They are just being mean. My butt hurts.
Inside. Still there on the bottom. Inside is clear.
We are friend.
We'll be pinning about 5.
Sorry, 35.
It's 12.
Right there, bud.
What the hell? You're so weird. Cars on a lead lap. Oh, that's impossible.
Quarter inside. Still inside. You're clear.
Hello.
We're going to see a lot of different strategies here, Daryl.
35. Hitting this time, hitting this time.
Oh, so the car that hit me was a grinder car, so I feel like iRacing may be trying to tell me something.
Leaders on pit road.
Cedric, are you stretching to the fuel run?
Next lap. Can I go another lap?
7 pitting this time.
What did it say? Sorry, I couldn't hear it. 10-4.
I feel like I should have put it the last lap.
Time. Here we come, fellas.
Remember, I'm 2 laps down, so I'll factor that in. Come in. Right front was 46, rear was 77, left front 62. Still one yellow.
Go, you go, 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 go.
Make sure I don't speed, I'll make it even worse. He did? Uh-oh. I wish we had limits. Look at all these marbles. I don't know if they show up.
Outside.
Slidey.
Still outside.
Come loading.
Clear.
Glad you said something, 'cause I wasn't paying attention.
Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear outside.
That's Lucas Smith. His battles. The guy who doesn't race anymore.
Thank you, bud.
Leaders on pit road.
I don't know why you didn't just go high like everybody else.
Think about Jake.
Thank you. Thank you.
Inside. Quarter
right here,
inside. Clear low.
That far.
Inside. Still inside the door. Inside is clear.
This battle's just went never the same since Malad killed him for the win.
Outside. Clear.
RNG are at max red, boys. This RNG being too, you don't want red, right? Or am I dumb?
Wait, what?
Your little quality connection thing, bars. If RNG are red, it's usually bad, right?
Yeah, any red bar is not good.
Oh, they maxed. They vary red.
I think R is render,
Outside.
but I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'd have to
Still
go
out
back
there.
and look.
Still
Honestly,
outside.
until I get the I9 in, I should probably just cut my settings
All
further to
clear.
save a little load on my system.
I'm making good time. Still would like some yellows. 87 laps to go. I'm surprised nobody else has done it. Like, I'm glad we all went easy at the start of the race, but I was hoping by now there'd be some destruction. It's 12 o'clock. For almost 3 hours. Yeah, I don't expect people to watch the whole thing. Most people put them on while they're doing other shit.
It's that light, driver.
Yeah, I think they just turned down even more or something. Harrison, you blink that for a minute.
Outside. Still there.
Yes, it is.
Still outside. Clear high.
Friday. Friday. Gotta get down. Yeah, there you go. You had it off, how come you didn't do NAS battles? That's some good timing. I can imagine sitting in a hot, loud, bumpy stock car and doing this for 600 miles. So excuses.
Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear low. Working the outside.
Nice
Wide
shot.
outside. One outside.
No problem, boys.
Clear, clear.
Mouse battles.
This guy ran into by another lapper.
You're really having a rougher time than I am.
I mean, I didn't get any damage from it. It's like the lightest 4X I've ever received.
You know what? There's like a certain charm though when those races go to like 1 or 2 o'clock. Like when they get rained out and they still race all the way into the night. I kind of like it.
He was
But
on fresh tires.
They should do that
like,
with every race.
20 laps after a yellow. Because how his wave run worked, he came in a bit, and I didn't know that. And then I'm racing with Spencer, and then all of a sudden I just see black car and nothing else in my mirror, and he hits me.
Yeah, it's the color of the asphalt plus time of day. It's really hard to see like black cars and gray cars coming up on you.
Well, plus I wasn't looking in the mirror, because the only other person behind us is like 4 seconds back, so I didn't think there was a reason to look.
I think so, Spattles. There was a Daytona race that went real late too. those always go late. Not super late, but one I think went off until like midnight or 1 or something. When my internet goes out, it goes out usually right around now, so hopefully it hangs in there. We don't talk about that battle, that still makes me sad.
I don't understand how iRacing even calculates that stuff though. Is that I didn't know that bump happened until the green came up because you didn't feel anything
This
on
was
the
a
wheel
bad
of the
race
car.
to speed on pit road.
Yep.
That's how it always works. You want to yell, it never happens. You don't want to yell, it to happen.
I made a short pit call past 90 and I'm regretting the shit out of that right now.
16 cars on the lead lap now. You say that, but I'm not so sure.
Thank you.
I thought that guy's internet causing a yellow. I wonder if we would have had one. Wouldn't that be something?
Inside. Still there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Clear.
us there, not trying to like intimidate you or something.
Okay, yeah, then going through the trial over there, I was just gonna give you the inside, that's why I went high, but yeah, I'm cool with that if you want to work together if we can.
Are they making another one? Or a remake or something?
Because I know we're gaining on the leaders, like a tenth a lap.
Yeah, that's why I picked up on that real quick.
Yeah, 10-4, I got you. I don't know if we'll have enough time, but we'll
Wasn't it
try.
like a PS2 or a PS3 game or something?
We'll be close.
Dang, Josh,
Oh,
if you
you
give me a
have
time
to-
more laps, you want to
The other one's pretty fun. Man, I don't know if they show up. There's so many marbles. Pit on our lap 350. I'll give us the freshest tires overall for this last run. I do lap 349. Still not fully dark. I thought it got dark by now. For the 600.
I missed the fucking pits.
What lap you on?
303.
Inside. Still inside. All clear.
That sucks.
Undo my tear off. As soon as I checked it, I just got shit all over my windshield.
Taking in one right here.
What's that for? Hang on, God. Alright, fresh tires coming flying from the field.
Thank you.
Inside, at your door. Clear low.
What's the fuck, brother?
Yeah, like 3 of them did. What we snacking on?
Inside, at your door. Still there. Still inside. Clear.
The best kind of snacks. I like
high side.
fish.
I didn't get any of there, did I?
Nope. I just know you're quicker, and I'm hoping that you can catch Cody.
10-4.
Ian, you'll catch up. You're on 5 left pressure tires.
Man, I hope something happens soon.
Hit.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Hit.
Four to go. I'm gonna do a few more laps.
One inside. You're clear. Inside. Still inside. Stay with him. Clear low.
They suspended you for not saying GG.
Second look.
That's pretty harsh. $14 cars on Elite. What?
Doing this time, doing this time.
Hitting the sign, hitting the
One
sign.
to go.
15 this time.
7 this time.
I wonder if I should just pit with these guys.
Leader pit road.
Did that give me any damage, do you know, or?
Yeah, it did. I was trying to cross over to get my pit call.
It's alright. I didn't have any options, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It gave me 4 seconds.
Inside. Clear. Inside. Clear. Go high.
Well, I guess I'll come in this time. Torbjorn, not Overwatch.
Damn it. I got it wrong pit road. I don't understand that.
I got one last time too, and I felt like I stayed under it pretty well.
Yeah, I did. I didn't go up at all. I don't understand.
Hello?
Oh, I went 351 laps, running top 5.
y'all
with
dead?
Screw the last.
Oh, no, we did.
Whatever.
Right front 62, rear
Sean had a
83,
little
left front
damage. I got
73.
2 lappers. That's been about it.
Good boy.
Brandon, we've been green for right at 300 laps.
Noise.
Good job, guys.
Hey, rules are meant to be
We've had
broken.
some good runs now. We're up to lap 318.
Got it here.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Did the
I
13
need a
cause any
yellow.
more issues?
What happened,
Yeah,
Cody?
he intentionally wrecked somebody.
I thought Keem was on me over and I lifted off the brake.
Jesus.
I was stay on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, that was super tight for no reason.
The wheels are falling off.
I saw you getting on so hot and I thought you were getting me, so I lifted off the brake.
I can make it to the end. I need a yellow though, just because I can fix some damage, maybe grab some spots, but we definitely go to the end. There's only 46 laps left.
Okay.
Ready. Outside. Clear high, clear high. Inside. Still there. Clear low.
Well, this will be like one of the shortest runs we've done tonight.
God, I can't believe I ran like top 5 the entire race, 350 laps, 3 hours, and then I get screwed on the last damn pit stop.
My mommy says I can't stick my middle finger out the window.
Yeah, this goes green all the way. I think I screwed myself out of the top 10 now.
Garrison, when I was going up pit road there right in front, did it even look like I went over the line?
Yep,
'Cause
been
I
there.
don't think I did.
No, the most I saw was
That track
may
gets
have
tires
slipped
pretty
over
good.
it in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't understand. They need to fix that. Like, maybe I touched the surface, but like I was still on the line. Like, it should be like over the line. Like, it should be on stage.
I agree.
I don't know. Whatever.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still there. Clear low.
Dude, that was like the biggest one of the biggest, the big late model dirt wrecks I've seen. That was crazy.
Outside.
It's
Outside.
it's in the one for this week.
Clear. Thank you. Good job.
I agree.
Yeah, the shut up, Spaddles. Just kidding. Only 12:23. 40 to go. Oh, we lost another one. Again, isn't he behind? Oh, we might have a wreck up here. Oh no, he was in front of me. We got a spot, boys. We got a spot.
No, I don't care, man. I'm 2 seconds away from throwing my monitor out the window. I don't care at this point either.
Oh shit.
Gonna have to up front. I think I pressed the one, just flew past me.
Just gonna ride around the 21st for the last 40 laps.
Cars on the lead. What? 48 to go. I don't think so this week, Alex.
Take it low here.
Thank you.
Cody, you got it low here.
I always do more dirt stuff. I don't know, Lucas.
Robert's asking other line, please.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Cody, I'm going low here. Appreciate you.
Cars on the lead lap.
Gave you the whole bottom.
Going low.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think so. Alex been better than some of the others. I think you did pretty good.
So how you doing, Mr. Sean?
24th. 31 laps to go. Like 4 laps down.
Still green?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You hanging in there?
Yeah. Fell to P11. I'm gonna get lapped by Katie at some point.
Inside.
Gonna be approaching
Go
60
with
to
you,
go here
inside.
soon.
Clear him, clear.
Take it low.
Thank you.
Take it low.
TT.
Well, we're on track.
Working the bottom. Still with you inside. Clear.
You need a different color car.
I'm sorry, it looks good, okay?
Dan, you can take it here, here in turn one. I burned my right front off because I don't give a shit.
Scared? Let's do some practice, man. Remember, we're running the boot.
Yep, I ain't racing for anything anymore, so I might as well let you guys race.
Yeah, it was. This car's been flying.
Yeah, look at how it's fun.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside the door. You're clear.
Dude, official gets wild.
Inside, inside. Still inside. You're clear.
Oh, my ass. What is up?
Inside.
Take it here, mate.
Still there. Clear.
Appreciate it, Blair.
Stand for.
I'm staying high here for myself.
Thank you.
22 to go. It does kind of look like it, don't it? Oh, shit.
I'm trying pit strategy.
I'm gonna do what I can to get out of my YouTube.
What did you last hit?
361.
10
so
cars
that's
on the
after
lead
you.
lap.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Camping World 20 to go.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Kean, I'm going low.
Is that forward?
You almost kid.
What if we kept in turn one?
Sorry, Wolfpack. You can stick it now if you want to.
Appreciate it, people. Let's have a fun battle now.
I can't feel my right arm.
I can't feel my left arm.
I'm used to not being able to feel my right arm.
Good at battles. Oh, they all shit yeah. Yeah, little eight's better than never.
Gosh, I'm gonna try to get it on the front straight. Never mind.
I'm coming for that top 10.
Can we have a yeller?
No. I have never had a green flag run this long in my whole life, like ever.
That's exactly what I was.
I mean, we've been green for like 340 laps right now.
Yeah,
we're green on lap 47.
Has to be Rick.
I mean, I'm proud of us. I'm surprised we made it this long. Like, I thought
That ain't
it
bad.
would be more than just one caution, but hell, it's good. I mean, I guess it's tiring and it's boring, but
Would have been green the whole way if it
I don't
wasn't
know.
for that guy blinking.
Peanut
so bad.
racing?
yeah, you have a point. Now that would have been tiring. Wonder how top slip's going.
I think we all need to contact iRacing afterwards and see if this is the fastest 600 ever raced. Yeah, we could be in the record there.
I feel like they were faster when the cars were faster, even if they had more cautions.
Yeah, that's true also.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We've got 12 laps to go.
Nice, nice.
Working the bottom.
Just took
Clear.
50 to go myself.
Who's in the top 5? I haven't even played in like
I
2
might get
days.
some popcorn here. I'm watching this race for the lead.
Oh, go Peanut.
Inside. All clear.
I like Warzone, but damn, we need duos. I play with one friend doing trios, and we get wins and stuff, but it'd be so much easier with duos. Yeah, I don't know what the fastest one I've done is with the cautions cut out. I mean, I can go check, but this is a quick one. This would be easy to edit. Whichever one you like the best. Unless you mean overall, then the PS2. We've been green since lap 47 or 48. PS2 is my
It's
favorite,
amazing how
followed
this
by
setup
the
feels better during the
SNES.
daytime than it does at night when for what it's made for.
I thought it felt at its best.
I've been running
like,
around with a
full
minute of
transition
damage
period.
since halfway though. they're alright at the moment. Once I get out of my chair, I'm probably gonna die. I'm not gonna dump without you, Jordan Kalishnikov.
Thank you so much, Jack.
About to have a three-way battle for the lead up there.
Bum's very sore. I'm probably gonna cry when I stand up. I don't have to pee though.
Take it, Josh.
Thank you, please.
Yep.
Thank you, Tony. One car.
10 laps to go.
Go away, Cody.
6 to go. Yeah, this minute of damage didn't help. Not really, Keenan. We were like 25th most of the race.
Working the bottom. Still there. Clear low.
No, I'm not gonna be able to hold you up.
2 more, let's go.
Well, boys, I am impressed.
I can't believe we went through this whole race with only one caution.
White flag this time.
Yep, it'll be long.
Third. Good race, Eddie.
Good win.
Oh, wait, no, it's white flag. Never mind. Who?
Nate,
And Robert.
Nate, you had one job.
Good win, Robert, man. That was a hell of a move there at the end. Good race, guys. Fun racing.
Another one in the books. It's number 5.
Checker flag.
I'm not gonna move yet.
We'll give you a
it's the
mulligan, man.
24th. We did like
Good
half
to
the
see you
race
for this weekend,
with a
and we
minute
know,
of
buddy,
damage. Not good.
we wouldn't trade
But
you
I
for
can't
nothing,
believe
you know
this
that.
race went over 350 laps. Green. I did not think that was possible. Next week we're at Kansas, normal distance for us, 134 laps. It's a normal race, and remember Saturday SRCA is off this week, no race, but Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, green flag for the Nork Indy 500. Hopefully that goes better than this one. It'll definitely have more yellows. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Not a great performance, it's pretty boring, but thanks for watching. Take it easy.